good afternoon, good evening, good night, regardless of your time zone. You're listening to live broadcast from Radio Biafra, USA. We are coming to you through Radio Biafra London and Ipob Community Radio, directed by our leader, His Excellency MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. My name is MAZI ALOCIE, and today is October 18, 2021. We are bringing to your attention the ravaging of our villages, destruction of our properties, killings, and these are carried out by the Nigerian army. Why are they engaged in these hostile and destructive activities? When we say law and order, where does it start? Where does it end? Which law? Which order? Is that law applicable equitably, or is the justice carried out the same? The Biafrans, the Southerners, must focus on the message being sent to them from Arewa. Not only will the Southerners focus on the message, they should also focus on the actions, the activities being carried out. If these activities are not equally carried out, it is divisional. It is created to just destabilize certain areas. And what's the brain behind it? What's the reason behind it? What are they trying to achieve? This is a country that, since its inception, has known no peace. No peace. Nothing whatsoever. The killing of Southerners is something we have to look into. The leaders of this southern region are responsible for whatever happens in their region. Before I continue, I got a message.
And they will devour you, a nation whose language, English, you will not understand. They will destroy you completely. Is your language originally English? But I am the Lord your God. I will destroy you, that even your language will no longer know it. So says the Lord of hosts. A nation of fair countenance which does not respect the elderly Now show favor to the young, like the British. They will come after you, they will decimate you, and they will destroy you. They will not give a damn about your old. They will eat your livestock and produce and leave you alone. Everything you have, they are bound to take, and you will have nothing. You will be plucked off from your land, which you go to possess. Even your own land, they will take away from it, and they will take it from you. We are banned from even our own land, isn't it? Why is it that they will tell you, if you want to come to your land, you have to go through Lagos and through Kanu and Abuja? You can't even come into your own land. They want to discourage you from going back to the land of your ancestors. This is the funniest one. You will be scattered amongst all people, from one end of the earth to another. I will scatter you. Not even among nations, but among people. That is why wherever you go to, won't you find Biafrans there? It's a curse. It's a curse. I will scatter you. Not even among people, ordinary people. Wherever there are people, you must be there. It's a curse I've placed upon you. There are some in China, they no longer go back home. And people are very happy living in other people's country because you have no shame. When I used to live in England, I used to feel ashamed all the time. I will go to look for a job that I know I am more than qualified to do. They will say, oh, due to one reason or the other, they will employ a white person. And somebody will say to me, why don't you write and protest? I say, no, I won't. It's not my country. Anything they like, they can do. Because we lack sense of pride and honor. I will scatter you amongst the peoples of the world. You are taken from everywhere to everywhere, and today you are worth nothing. And there you will bow before wooden gods that neither your ancestors have known. The God you were taught to know and love by white people is not the same Chukwuabiama you once worshipped. Everything in Emena is pure rubbish. And I said I will preach this gospel. You know me, I preach the truth. I don't give a damn, I don't give a toss. Every Sunday, what you're worshipping is not the true God in heaven. That is what the scripture says, not man. Some of you will say, oh, leave it now. We are doing very well, but you are suffering. All the curses we have read out here will be upon you and your families and generations yet unborn. Ask the senator. If the senator said that they will shoot the son dead, by the same policeman in the zoo, he will say no. But today he's burying a son. Okoro is his name. Shot dead. You exchange the everlasting covenant and laws of the Most High for the thing they brought you from Europe. And today you're suffering. And they have taken possession of everything that you have. Isn't it very funny? Isn't it very, very funny? Righteousness was exchanged for prosperity. Truth exchanged for lies. You became...
And I'll start all over because there are so many of them. They were coming in from every angle. You don't know which is authentic. You don't know which one is not. So that's that. Back to what I was saying. The behavior of our people. When I mean behavior, the activities, what we are supposed to do for people being attacked regionally. And if it is a regional attack, southern region, what is the reason for the South being attacked? It is what a school of thought will get together to fish out. It is very shameful and unacceptable for other parts of Africa to think for us. It is very shameful, very, very, I can say, disgraceful for other African countries to think for us, to champion what we are supposed to champion. And we claim everything. We claim everything. We claim to be the giant. We claim to be the dwarf. We claim to be the elephant. We claim to be the superpower of Africa. Based on what? There's no substance in it. And this is a way of hyping people up to tie them down. That is the case of Nigeria. And Nigeria is wrapped up by Britain, well wrapped up. It's wrapped up to the degree that nobody in Nigeria, nobody can reason. Anyone that reasons is very swiftly apprehended for reasoning, for thinking. Look at many African countries whose leaders were rounded up and eliminated. Not because they committed a crime, it's because they were able to think. They were able to reason for themselves and their people. And that became unacceptable. You as a black person is supposed to remain submissive to the orders of the white people. Bear me out. How many African countries have decided to aid the US? How many African countries have decided to aid Britain, Italy, Russia, you name it? None. It is a case of the giver and the receiver. And in the family, there are some that are not well progressive. There's no way somebody, even if they're all progressive, there's no way some of them, one out of them, will not be the one, not as progressive as the others. They are progressive. All of them are. But one will fall short, not to be as equal as others, but still progressive. What happens? They look after that one. You are doing fine, but you need our help. And everything goes that way. I'm asking for a deep reasoning for Africans. Why are we always the recipients of aid? Why are we always the ones being looked at as disabled, unable to take care of themselves? Therefore, they will take care of you one way or the other. When you become a parasite, when you become a burden, when you become very, very weak, cannot improve, you ask yourself, why? Is it the system? Let me make sure you understand where I'm going. The section that is speaking is the section that is being ravaged by war. Undeclared war. When it started, I mentioned it, that there is undeclared war being carried out. Today it has manifested. I am proud I said it. Today it has manifested. It has blown to full proportion. What reason are they using? To maintain law and order where is this? Where there is destabilization, kidnapping, ransom, banditry, cattle, whatever, cattle shit, and you name it and name it. What are the causes? Who are these people responsible? Is it internationally orchestrated, or is it that we cannot reason for ourselves? But anyone that reasons is eliminated. On the 21st, Nnamdi Kanu is coming for trial for treasonable felony. Which treasonable felony? The young man is reasoning. The young man is telling you that the country you have is not a country. And you take offense to it. The name you are using is a slave name. The flag, green, white, green, is a flag of blood. You're still using it. The anthem you used, we told you the anthem is evil. You removed it. But you still say your compatriots. What doesn't exist? The mentality of conquest, the mentality of domination is like a cancer. It has eaten your brain. It has eaten the whole of your body. It has eaten you up to the point that you cannot reason. You cannot listen to anybody else but to conquer. And eventually, you will conquer yourself. Because those that are sending you, Britain is the one sponsoring you. And you know it. Britain is the one sponsoring you. Sponsoring the Fulanis to commit crime against the South, so that they will continue to ravage, exploit. And they tell you are Commonwealth. And then they give you the stipend. They give you the aid. They will give Nigeria 200 million. Everybody will jump in. Hey, yeah, Britain gave us. Why will they give you 200 million? You are a beggar. Not only are you a beggar, you are irresponsible. Not only are you irresponsible, you have no shame. You have no foresight. Hatred obscures your reasoning. Hatred obscures your way of seeing things. Hatred drives you to speak evil. But when you hear the truth, you go for the jugular. Colonial mentality. It did not start today. Fela Ransom Kuti hammered on this thing. Oh, nobody said, oh, he's a Yoruba man. Oh, yeah, he smokes marijuana. Oh, yeah, he drinks, he parties. Nobody paid attention. 70s to 80s, 90s, 2000, we are still bleeding. We are still suffering. We are still begging. We are still relying on aid. We have the brains. Where are they? They have all run away. A surgeon not recognized in his own country is the chief surgeon abroad. And you are the giant. They send the army. Go and crush, go and destroy whatever you see. Catch, kill everybody, kill them. And you say you are a country. Then what about the victims themselves? Why are you a victim? Have you been able to carry out a successful preaching, a successful program to educate the uneducated, to open the eyes of those that are blind, that are still in the dark, preaching one Nigeria? In the modern century, they are still carrying guns, slaughtering innocent people, trying their exposed, well-talented people that have international understanding of how it works. Catch him and kill him. Why? What's the crime? President Macron, how old is he? When these people sit down and look at you, they look at you as a shit. And we have given them the arms. We have given them the reason to think the way they think. You are going to try MAZI Nnamdi. You captured him. That he did what? Oh, he's preaching for a referendum. You want to divide the indivisible. You want to divide the giant of Africa. Why are you a giant? You cannot produce a toothpick. Why are you a giant? You have no medical facilities. Why are you a giant? You slaughter your own people. Why are you a giant? You cannot sustain any economic agenda. You are a giant. You are the largest democracy, but you cannot conduct any election. No kind of election can you conduct. And you conduct it successfully because there is no trust. There is evil agenda in your mind. And then you use the soldiers. Where are they from? They are the Tuaregs. They are from Mali. They are from Chad. Name it, they are all over trying to conquer 2021. And those that they are conquering cannot sit down and mend fences. We will not be conquered. Instead, they engage in political charade. Mr. Honorable, Mr. Speaker, speaking to who? Honoring who? Nobody. Deceiving yourself. The shame doesn't end there. Africans that have been disgraced internationally find a way to go home and try and explain to people what happened to them. Did they learn? Yes. You are afraid that when you come out, they will kill you. There are some African countries that have educated their people. When they come to kill me, this is why they are coming to kill me. You too will be a victim. You too will be used to kill your people. Let me bring you closer to what I'm saying, because if I don't, I'm not doing you any good service. When I say that African countries, their children that have tried to understand are now speaking directly to the oppressors, directly to the colonialists, but Nigeria never. I have pointed to you their policy. You don't have a government. Your government is being run from London. NEB, see what happens in London is duplicated in Nigeria. See Katrina Long parading all over Nigeria. Nobody's talking. Colonial mentality is like cancer in the brain of Nigerians. Nnamdi Kanu, that wants you to be free, wants you to think. He is a British citizen, is he not? Why is Britain keeping quiet where there is an international crime committed? What have they said? Nothing except diplomatic language. Something that will not be allowed to stand in the next 24 hours is standing since June, July, August, September, October. That is waiting for the orders from London. Either Mali or Chad told France to leave. You have dominated us, you have colonized us enough. Give us space to breathe. We are being suffocated. Because you rely on the aid, your own resources are being siphoned, and then they give it back to you as aid. Your own resources are being siphoned, and they process it, then they bring it to you as goods, imported at jacked up price. If they leave you, can you be able to do that? The answer is no. I ask you, how old is Macron? How old is Nigeria? The war ended. The war was supposedly ended in 1970. How many years? They are still fighting the war. And they are still singing the song, Indivisible, One Nigeria. Listen. You might learn something.
Mr. President, a new generation that is not hampered by the burdens of nostalgia. We are ready to look at Africa-France relations with fresh eyes, with optimism and with confidence. To paraphrase Nelson Mandela, our choices must reflect our hopes and not our fears. We are not afraid to take our responsibility. You must find the courage to take yours. Because France cannot remain trapped in an outdated vision of the African continent. We have come to propose solutions and to dialogue with you because we have a different, a more admirable future to propose. Not necessarily because we are going to be comfortable about what will change, but because at this point, it is the only thing that makes sense. But before we present this vision to you, Mr. President, there are some profound truths that need to be told in order to clear the air. And that is why I invite Adele on stage to present the facts. Thank you very much.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Adele Onyango.
I'm Adele Onyango,
Kenya.
and I come from Kenya.
And that is exactly as far as my French will take me. So, I'm really honored and happy to be here today because I think it is no secret that the current relationship between Africa and France is complicated. And in order for us to build a relationship that addresses issues that affect not only Africa, not only France, but the globe, then it's important for us to interrogate this very complicated relationship and ask ourselves three things. One, what is not efficient? Two, what is not ethical? Three, where do we see integrity gaps? And to be able to do these three things, we're going to have to be brutally honest. The history of colonization is understandably very important. For Africa, it's a past that is as painful as it is destructive. And the effects of colonization can still be felt to date. And I'm not just saying economically, but even on an interpersonal level. We, as Africans, feel the pain of colonization every single day. Now, the lack of a clear and strong acknowledgement of the continent's pain on this destructive past results in skepticism. And the absence of actions that will further push the acknowledgement is also a major issue in the current France and Africa relationship. In fact, the air of denial that France chooses to sit in is uncomfortable, not only for Africa, but also for France. And it does no good for either one of us. How can you trust the source of your pain when the source doesn't acknowledge it? What we end up with is skepticism on what exactly does France stand for. And so we ask you, Mr. President, how strong can a relationship that is built on pain, that is built on skepticism, and that is built on lack of trust really be? We, not just as a team here, but all of us in this room and the 5,000 who helped with the report and the millions more on the continent and off of the continent want a commitment from you, Mr. President, that you will join us in the eradication of La France Afrique, which is a very unfair dominance, and it has to end.
If the government did one thing right this year, they allowed seniors to get free dental care for years to come.
Furthermore, the breakdown in understanding what France fully stands for is fueled by the continued collaborations that France has with agencies, leaders, and individuals who have glaring integrity issues, whilst on the other hand, claiming to be standing for human rights. So on one hand, we have France that is entrenched in issues around racism, around exploitative dominance, and whilst on the other hand, they're still claiming to teach others about democracy. These are two profiles that one cannot fill at the same time. And when you try to do that, we find it rather arrogant. What it creates is a cognitive dissonance, which is that discomfort you feel because of these two conflicting values. It not only doesn't make sense, it is unsustainable, it births a negative perception, and an ambiguity in knowing once again what values does France stand for. Now it is very clear, because we are all here, that the current relationship is imbalanced. It's not collaborative, and in some instances, it's exploitative. We have social impact solutions built without any input from relevant African civil society organizations who are a resource when it comes to really understanding problems on the ground and creating solutions that run efficiently. And they're a resource that Africa is willing to lend to France. Let's also not forget that whilst we in this room are here because we want to change and repair this relationship, there are some who are benefiting from this current dysfunctional relationship, be it private businesses from France on the continent with non-ethical practices, or corrupt individuals and groups from both France and Africa. This group, and the lack of a very loud and public condemnation of this, obviously fuels skepticism. So this honest interrogation is a very important first step, because the strengths and weaknesses of this current relationship will dictate the success or failure of our collective future relationships. But we are not only telling you what's not working. We are very solution-driven, which is much unlike the heads of states that you're used to meeting. We know exactly what you need to commit to today, and we have a clear path on how we can achieve that. And that is what my brother Arthur will share with you. Arthur, c'est à toi.
If it's a hammer or sledgehammer, it was dropped. Nigeria, can you learn your lesson? No, they will not. They are still waiting for Britain to tell them what to do with MAZI Nnamdi. They are still waiting for the order from the above. The army they are sponsoring is the Fulani army. Britain is sponsoring that army. They have acknowledged it. The DSS, they are the ones sponsoring it to kill you. And they are all over. Nigerians cannot stand and reject evil. They tried it, answers. What happened? Oh, end it. We are going to listen to you. End it. Now what you know they do? You know, say we don't hear the thing when they talk. When I be our children. Okay, obedience. They obeyed. What happened? They started hunting them down one by one, killing them, killing their own future, killing their own children. People that have no sense, that have no foresight. And when you say they want to kill you, you are giant. They just mesmerize you with false praise. The largest democracy in Africa. Largest democracy in Africa. Largest democracy in Africa. Are you kidding me? And then the largest democracy in Africa. Each time there's election, gunfire. Come out and cast your vote. We shall deploy 35,000 police, 15 helicopters for your safety. Police IG Osman Akali Baba urges people of Anambra. Their border is open. Their border with Chad, their border with Niger, their border with anything that has to do with Southern or Sahel region is open. And the children are voting. But in your own case, they will use 35,000 soldiers. They're everywhere. It's a democracy. What are the soldiers doing if it's a democratic way of doing things? Why are they in the street? Why are they occupying your villages? Why are they burning your homes and your houses? And they are telling you to come and vote. Part that leads you to qualification is not there. They outnumber you. They created false constituencies. They are not there. And you're busy fighting your neighbor. I am South. I am not Igbo. I am Akwa Ibom. I am not Igbo. I am Akwa Cross. I am not Igbo. I am Anambra. I am not Igbo. I am Imo. I am not Igbo. I am Abia, not Igbo. Then who the hell is the Igbo? You see how people are beaten down, how people are completely washed off, that they deny who they are. You are answering Igbo name. You are not Igbo. Who the hell are you? And that confusion is so prevalent, so common in us that even to carry out an agenda, you cannot. You are a giant of Africa. You think you are the only one that is qualified. Other countries are catching up. When you're francophone, talking professionalism, educationalism, everything zim and shown, the other ones are busy catching up their own way. Today, you cannot dictate to them. Today, you cannot tell other African countries what to do. See how they're watching you. You're sending troops, Zambia is sending troops to come and help Nigeria. Giant. Oh, my goodness. Cameroon is sending troops to, but you have 34,000 meant for Anambra. How many soldiers will Zambia send? What is the complete force of Zambia? Who are you deceiving? What is the force of Cameroon? These people are from Cameroon and some of them from Chad. This is why they want your land. And you from the south, you have refused. You have refused to call a spade a spade. You went to London, you educated in London, and they are raping you economically, brain-wise. You listen to that young lady. They will supersede us. They will pass us. Where we'll stay here doing one now. What Nigeria? Policeman is slapping you daytime, robbing you from your bank. What Nigeria? They are raping your wife in your presence. No moral. No sense of humanity. What Nigeria? The youth of Nigeria are responsible for what is happening to them. I will say that because if they can communicate, if they can say no, enough of this rubbish, we are changing, nobody will stop you. Who constitutes the army? Nobody will stop you. What life are you living? Shuffling and smiling, according to Fela. Don't talk, talk, then go kill you. Then they shoot you point blank. Dead, nobody, then they do it, they say nobody will do anything. Because you tied yourself up with British mentality. I ask you, what is Katrina Lang doing in Nigeria? Who is running Nigeria? Boris Johnson, what is he doing in Nigeria? Who is running Nigeria? Up till today, you say you're independent. All your orders come from London. They bring you coronavirus suggestion. Hey, bring it here. We need it. Bring it. Come give it to our people. Even China, you go to China. Even Malaysia. They came. They saw how East was progressing. They took up Pan Canal. Went there. Duplicated what we have today. They don't have crude oil. They don't have black gold. They are super economically strong. And where do you find our children? In Malaysia. In Congo. Today, Congo is quieting down. Sierra Leone is even progressing. It's only in Nigeria. Shoot shoot, catch them, shoot. Now miscreant, shoot them. When Nigeria, they are telling you we are hurting. Come and vote. Oh. If I campaign in Anambra, you won't listen to me. I'll go to Lagos. Sick people. They have refused to see. They have refused to listen to the cries of the people. Largest democracy in Africa. Shooting, destroying villages, burning people in their homes, raping women. Largest democracy in Africa. A largest economy that cannot produce toothpick. They have crude oil, they go to overseas and refine it and bring it back to you. They rape you economically. They have a policy. They have instituted. Britain is responsible for what is happening. And until the zoo call a spade, they will never rise to be the giant they think they are. Those that understand themselves are progressing. Go to Rwanda. Go to Ghana. I will start calling them one by one, and you'll be surprised. And you fool yourself. You beg. You are a beggar. Begging even the ones you say they are under you. What a shame. Catch my Nanda Zibo, catch him, kill him. He committed a treasonable felony. What did he tell you? Think. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu told you, Buhari, think. Stop killing people. Stop killing people. That's what he told you. No, catch him, kill him. Because he insulted me. Who are you? Are you not a human being? Leaders are being insulted. They are eggs thrown at them. But our personality is so much that you cannot. That mentality of, he is your elder. Don't talk to him that way. And you're eating shit. Mistakes are not corrected. We have a way of respecting our elders. Not when they don't understand what is happening. Their days are gone, you correct them. Unless I'm a computer wizard, I will not go and start butting shoulders with my son about high-tech phone and all that stuff. I will not disgrace myself. I will not go and ask my son, what is this in our job? I will not disgrace myself. There is time for everybody. There's time for everything. You come, the age gap is there, get out of the way. Macron, how old is he? Boris Johnson, how old is he? Most of the African leaders, how old are they? It's only in Nigeria where the what was the right word? Will sit and not move. Indulged in killing. You are a democracy. You are using your soldiers to kill people, to appease your colonial masters. When we say it, you say you're insulting. What is not supposed to be heard, we are hearing. You're not supposed to say that. Why are you saying it? It's not supposed to come from you. You know that the presidency. Which presidency? When you cannot listen to the people. You take it upon yourself to kill the people you say you are presiding over. The man, the lion you are trying shows the weakness of Africans, especially the zoo. That is why we call you the zoo. You kill your people that want to lift the country up. And this is why we say, let Biafra go. Let the Oduduwans go. Let Middle Belt go. And let's continue to go with our own pace. Then we turn around and help whoever is weak. We say, this is your fault. This is why you're lagging. This is how we can help you. No, instead you say, we will kill you and we'll go to Britain to take our blessing. Is this how you can gain respect? Ask yourself. Is this how you are going to gain respect? Everything given to you, even when it's not good for you, you will take. Everything given to you, when it won't even help you, you take. When it even has nothing to do with you, you take. That is the fate of a helpless beggar. This is why you must be truthful to yourself. We can't move forward. We can't move forward unless we be honest to ourselves. That is the only way. Other African countries are moving forward. They are telling their colonial masters, leave us alone. Leave us alone. We are tired. Leave us alone. We want to progress. We cannot continue to be subhumans. That is the policy of people that want to progress. The children of the future. We can do that in Biafra land if Biafra stands. We can do that in Oduduwa land if Oduduwa stands. We can do that in Middle Belt if Middle Belt stands. We can do that in Arewa if Arewa can stand. But when you put yourself together, no trust, nothing in common, nothing at all that you can say this is why we are together, other than you are indivisible. For 100 years, you are still stagnant. You want to roga. You want this, you want that. Which has nothing to do with modern day. I the media itself is not even helping you. They are still engaged in nonsense broadcast. Actually, DOS will be on air today, Biafra time, 7 o'clock. They will be here. 3 of them, listen to them. Whatever problem we have, we can fix it. And you can't do things without having a misunderstanding and all that sort, but we are hell-bent on getting everything together. Social media is where, if you want to die, go there. You hear the truth and you hear the lie. And that's why somebody will put your image and write something you will not even think of saying, but your image is there with the message at the bottom. When people start framing you, when people start lying on you, they have an agenda. They want to destroy what you're doing. There's no smoke without fire. Whenever you see somebody lying on you, framing you, doing things you never expect, something is wrong somewhere. That's when you start digging to find the source of the problem. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. That is the call number. Long instituted hatred. And we cannot break that colonial bond because of what we are getting free. Is it your education? And when you come overseas, they will retrain you. They will re-educate you for you to qualify. We are at the mercy of our colonial masters. Until you break the bond, you will not go anywhere. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
MAZI ALOCIE, good afternoon, sir.
Good morning from here.
My name is Chimezie from Enugu Province.
Welcome, Chimezie.
MAZI ALOCIE, well done for the good job you're doing for the indigenous people of Biafra. One in Biafra. His Excellency Nnamdi Kanu. May God continue to strengthen and keep you alive. May God destroy your enemies and give you victory. Victory is ours, and that victory is the restoration of Biafra, the kingdom of God here on earth. MAZI ALOCIE, well done for the good job you're doing for us. We really appreciate you. We that are on the ground in the land of Biafra, we are here. We can't leave our land for Fulani. We can't leave our land for the British people. It is not their own. We are not asking for what is not ours. We are asking for what is our own, what our forefather left for us. And we must protect it. We must secure it with our last blood. We are not negotiating it with anybody. We are not dialoguing it with anybody. Biafra land is our right, is our religion, is our own.
Your line is gone. Your line is gone, so call back. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. You're free to call back. Your line dropped. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Welcome.
Because I made one question. That one question.
Mazi, I don't feel comfortable when we are addressing international people to hear us. You're speaking Igbo. speak English or you speak broken. If you can talk broken, go ahead. Go ahead. Talk broken. Go ahead.
Okay, I can talk broken.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Really, because I said I want to ask one question. That question I've been trying to see who can give me answer of that question about among all these things happening inside that youth. Nobody. So I said, let me throw the question to you because as an elder brother, and you have been in with us for long, and sometimes, the way you address things show us that you have seen before us, no matter the situation that we are still in the struggle. If it's like that, the country where we came from is good, maybe by now we're supposed to be in the home, be in the arrangement of maybe meeting in a circle of training people at home. So that question is this, please. I don't know if you will give me a little bit answer of it. All these things happening from A to Z, go to media network, both all of them, go from every corner. In the same of IPOB. Who funded this IPOB, please? And where are all these people when IPOB was formed? This question, I never see who give me the answer of this question.
Are you asking the existence of IPOB, how it came about, or are you asking where IPOB is getting their money? Or what's your question? Make it direct. For me to understand what you see, if you be better off asking it in Igbo, then do that.
Okay, I'm going to interest on Igbo, interest digital word. Ndị na-agbaga gburugburu IPOB raising fund, do this, weba nka. Onye form the IPOB a. Elebe ha nụkwana mgbe form ga this IPOB. For as ewu na-atacha ji, eze aga ewu tacha ji, eze kesta nkịta tacha ji ka sọ ewu taji eze ara nkịta.
Okay, I'll give you the answer. I will give you the answer. What is your name? Don't tell me your address. Just tell me your name.
My name is Ifeanyi.
That's all I want to know. Your name is Ifeanyi. Okay. The next question is, where are you from? Not your village. Are you Igbo person or are you Yoruba? Okay. I'll take it to you one by one because after this you know where would the question you're asking. Your father gave you a land, did he or did he not?
He gave me a land, yes.
Okay. Where did your father get that land? That's his land, right? From his great-great-grandfathers, and then he passed it on to you.
Yes.
Okay. Does that make you an indigene of that your village, or does that make you a visitor, a stranger?
Makes me an indigene of that my village.
Oh, that's your village, right?
Yes.
The name of your area is Biafra. You are indigene of Biafra. You are indigenous person of Biafra. That is what IPOB means. Indigenous people of Biafra. Indigens, the originals of the land. That is IPOB. And this is why when you deny, you look at IPOB as something else. When they tell you, oh, what is it? They say you are proscribed. It is a way of removing your name. It is a way of telling you that you are not Igbo. It is a way of telling you that the land does not belong to you, and that is why they passed land and water bill to take your water and your land from you. When you hear IPOB, the administrative aspect of it are your own children telling you that we are indigenous, indigenous people of Biafra, the original owners of the land. And the other part of it is that those that are making it clear to those that are trying to take your land are the ones they are referring to as miscreants, are the ones that are challenging the authorities, telling them, leave our land alone, because we are indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Now, did I answer your question?
Yes, I've got one point there.
What other point do you need?
I've got one point. So another thing I need to contribute is this, I said that, brother. Not this practicals going on in America. I think that is my suggestion. I don't know if you may pick it or not. You know, but
I will let him take care of that. There are other people calling. America,
so,
America.
People,
Let me tell you one thing. America is huge. When you hear America, America is huge. America is huge. Bigger. Put Britain 10 times. It's not up the size of America. So when you hear things happening, we know where it's coming from, and we are addressing it. We will get it right. Okay?
I trust you. I trust you.
All right.
I know you will do your best.
Okay.
You will get it right.
All right.
I trust you. Okay then.
Are you satisfied now?
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
I'm satisfied. No, I trust you. I trust you. I know you will do best.
Okay.
You will do your best.
Thank you.
Because okay, I know you will do your best.
Thank you very much.
Because eco development, you have told me the best thing I have to know.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Thank you. They will. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from? They hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, let me keep my phone. I had that son that my brother asked. We are answering him. He said, every Biafra, you are IPOB. We are proscribed to take our land and our sea. And that will not happen. You see this generation that have inherited our land through our ancestors. Fulani can never, with the collaboration of every nation on this planet Earth, to take our land. It can never happen. Except for the Canadian people that have been on. How can I get them? Oh, for no, then I take them. That's an idea. Then I look there. Come there. One more card. My brother that asked that question. See, to quite care of my time, I must tell you this. I must give you this quotation now to go and study it. And every Biafran follow and study it. So that everybody today will prepare his heart to make sure that you see 21st, if they not bring our leader to court, every Fulani race will be exterminated from this planet. Anyway, even if we see them in America, we will get them there. Dara. According to Ezekiel, chapter 47, from verse 1 to end. Ezekiel chapter 47, from verse 1 to end. Go and study it. That my brother. Go. Study it very well. Biafra, study it. We see every territory of Biafra is there. And you see that temple of the Creator himself, the God of heaven and earth. Study it. You see Matthew chapter 1, from verse 1 to end. The name of the person that wants to return it back is Nnamdi Kanu. They don't know what's coming. They think my name is okay to Kweshuka. I'm from Umawali province, Biafra land. I come from another province, Biafra land. Get the bomb. I am also. They come to us. You saw this governor today. Yes, sir. You saw this leader. That's the whole lot. With the answer to God, we don't try to get another God. Dara. But I can apply it when you sit on the cap. But I had you. Can I was the nice that? How I will catch it, and Dara. According to Biafra, First Maccabees chapter 2, First Maccabees chapter 12, and the First Maccabees chapter 13. Every verse there important. If you want to be our friends, we are not apologizing to anybody. We are never, we can beg anybody. We can beg 21st, Biafra did not bring our leader for court. United Nations, all of you, go to the name of nation, we'll go there, go hide at United Nations and what's people here. We don't dare for it. Biafra, terrible as never, today now can see them more. You can go to the process, Piano, you can go to the so my money upon on me. Oh, I got what I did there. Go to 21st. I put a pen and put that. So, like, Nigerian government, all the governors, when I say I met it, because you have to prepare for war. Dara, instead you people they play PDP, and they will not be tested. Now we can get it. MAZI ALOCIE, all that they buy is MAZI ALOCIE never had. Now what is now? Oh, we never get MAZI ALOCIE.
Okay, Chuku, don't hang up. Okay, Chuku, don't hang up. Listen very carefully. We are not terrorists. IPOB is. We are not here. We are not here to destroy.
Yes.
We are telling them leave our land and release our leader Nnamdi Kanu. Whatever comes after that is simple. So saying you're going to kill Fulanis is not in our agenda. We don't. Okay, then. Yeah.
I have wrote that now. The should invest in 2 years. 2 years. Okay, I'm not here. At least you go to the game over. We take go and hear the car. And I call ya Zoya. The USA,
Mazi, I know where you're going. But let me cut you short on that one. And one is that you're speaking Igbo, which is not, you said no today. But the thing is this. ESN is not into cattle rearing. ESN is into protecting our forest. That's making sure we are safe. People that have nothing to do can go into domestic agriculture. The land is there. And that is why the ESN is there to make space for these people to carry out their agricultural program. You cannot carry out your agricultural program when Hope Uzodinma is inviting them to come and terrorize them in their own forest, dislodge them in their own forest, kill them in their own forest, and raise them in their own forest.
In terms of regenerating fund, the man and then over there are you watch that so many ways to invest in ESI. But I don't know when I had such an opportunity. How would it generate to go on fund in Nigeria? Which is big the more
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. For our people, we want to tell you that you have access to UOS. Call your name and where you're calling from. That line is gone. Call your name and where you're calling from. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Oh, MAZI ALOCIE, good morning.
Good morning from here.
HK. I'm coming here from US.
Welcome.
Good morning from here, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, depending where you are from listening. I have a few comments I want to make. I got a couple of them, so I'm just going to make put in much I can. The IG of police of Nigeria, terrorists, that's what I call them because I have a reason for it. They said they're bringing 34,000 police and military to the Biafra land for election. My question I have for that, why 34,000 military and the police and other government armed forces to Biafra land? Question, are they declaring war in Biafra or they're just bringing them there to kill the innocent people? Because we need to know why they're bringing 34 soldiers to the Biafra land. Because a couple of news I listened, there was a bandit wiping the whole Zamfara police station, the military camp, killing all the soldiers. Why don't 24,000 police and soldiers over there?
Let me tell you, they withdrew those soldiers from Zamfara. They told you that they don't have enough doors in Zamfara, so they don't have enough soldiers where there's trouble. They are sending those soldiers where there's no trouble. Then the rest is for you to figure out what their missions are. Yes.
So their mission is to declaring war in Biafra.
They are fighting war. They are not declaring. They are fighting war in Biafra land. They are not declaring. They have already declared the war when Buhari came to office. That's
so why the so-called South and Southeast politicians? Why they are not listening to them? They already declare war in their own fellow, allowing them to bring in all these soldiers and creating a lot of mayhem, killing us, killing the innocent people, killing the restless.
You don't have governors. You don't have governors. They are the ones asking that they come so that they will help boost their political career. And this is why we said we don't stand with them.
Now, we requested a referendum. And most of them, these governors, most of them is not educated, and most of them did not go to school, and most of them doesn't even know they said the 1999 constitution of their own place. The referendum is a determination. What you have to let people decide where they belong. That's what the referendum is. Now we having all this. We decided that we want to go. That's the reason why MAZI Nnamdi asked for the referendum, so that the people will decide where they want to be, whether they want to still be in Nigeria or they want to go to Biafra. Because we are Biafra, we decided that we want to go because of the injustice and the awful treatment that we're receiving from Nigeria. And we decided that we no longer tolerating those awful and killing them, all nonsense. They decided to suppress us in Biafra land. And why these politicians, they don't want to ask for referendum and let the people decide. And they want to decide, they want to bring the people decided that they don't want to vote for any election because they consider them as their enemies, because they are not protecting them and they're not providing them a job and they're not providing them a care they needed and they're not providing them education they require from them to provide. So why they want to have the election where they wouldn't want to have it? Because you have to have a referendum and have people decide where they belong before you can talk about the election. Because the same way you want to conduct the election is the same way you're supposed to conduct the referendum. So now they're bringing all these soldiers to Biafra land to do what? To kill your own people. So after they're killing them, now you can decide who want to not act. And they don't have the power. So why all these governors, why they being so... Why their brain is not working and is not registered? That is the question that we need to ask them. Because these people, we don't need all these soldiers in Biafra. There is no war that I recognize that going on there that we need those. But they're the one bringing the war to the Biafra land, and they're the ones that bringing all these soldiers. Because now they said I have 34 soldiers. Where these 34? Last time I checked, they only have about 3,000 soldiers. So now they said they have about 2,000 Boko Haram. They released the recruiters to the military. They also mentioned like a couple of months ago they recruit another 1,500. So they're having about almost 10,000 Boko Haram and terrorists and bandits with the military. And those people on the start, they need to wake up because there is something that you'll be doing and later on you will regret it because now they're bringing you over to the Biafra to kill your own fellow brothers. Then after they finish killing your own fellow brother, Now they have the right to suppress you and to force you to the jihadists they wanted us to be, and they want to force you to create the Islamic State, Islamic country to our own Biafra land, which is we're not going to allow it to happen.
Thank you.
Those who are coming to the Biafra land destroying farms, there is a lot of land in the northern region, and they're growing all these crops because sometimes they're pressing us for the crop and the food and stuff. Because my question I have with these governors, why are they coming to threaten us with the supplies of food? And after we decided to farm to raise our own food, we destroyed our crops. Why are you guys not talking about it and condemning it? That is something I don't know. And the question goes to the hopefuls of them. Hopefuls of them, why do you want to create rugas in the Imo State? The northern region, there is no way you can have a car running around in the north, destroying their crops and doing whatever they want. And you want to come to Imo State and you go to Zombe to deploy the military over there to achieve your rugas. Why do you want to do that? Hopefuls of them, are you not able to eat a vegetable? Are you unable to eat a crop? Are you not able to eat a corn or whatever? Because those things are the life food that keep life going. So why do you want to bring all these Fulani to destroy your crops for your own state that you govern? And why do you want to bring all these Fulani to cause a lot of mayhem? Because I can understand somebody that really cows, they're having an AK-47, and you say you're governor of Imo State, and you're not saying nothing about it, and you're killing your own people that providing the crops that you needed to make the state grow. Because there is, are you not building any farm? Are you not building any manufacturing? Are you not building any industry? Are you not building any roads? And you want to bring all these Fulani from outside the country, some of them from Mali, from Chad, from Nigeria, who God knows whoever were there from. And they're coming over, past the northern region, coming over to the Biafra land to make a mayhem to kill us. And you call yourself the governor. The only achievement you have is only to kill your own, to send the soldiers to the people community to burn out their own so that you can achieve your rugas. Purpose of them is not going to happen. And we're not going to tolerate it. And it's that time by the state, Imo State of Assembly raised question and ask question, why are you doing all this stuff? To fight an impeachment because you're no longer a governor, because you already do a lot in Imo State, which is untolerable.
Thank you, Mazi.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. I allowed you to say what you're saying because I think you're just catching up what is happening. Well, that's what we say. Why are these governors campaigning, and why are these children? Now I will call you children because you are our children. Why are you running behind these political scammers? Why? You have to be very careful. HOD signal line is on. You can get that number on +1 248 949 4843. That's working. We're trying to be transparent. We're trying to get people involved in what we are doing. We're trying to get people know that things that are wrong can be fixed. There are things that you don't know. Then from here you can know. I'll give you that number. I'll be announcing it every day. That number to HOD signal line is +1 248 949 4843. Call your name and where you're calling from. Call your name and where you're calling from.
MAZI ALOCIE, good afternoon.
Good morning, welcome.
Thank you, Mazi. My name is Marabuchi Shedrak, and I'm calling you right now from Ubo, in Onitsha province of Biafra land. Mazi, I want to just say a very big thanks to you. It has been a very long time, and I want to appreciate you. As well, I want to appreciate our leader, Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu, wherever you are, sir. My greetings to you. Greetings to all. Actually, Mazi, I just have a few things I want to talk about regarding this issue of the election. Well, especially this upcoming election in Anambra, where a lot of scammers are running around. It is only when it is time for election, we keep hearing, it is your right, it is your right. Which right is that? What kind of right are we talking about? They only tell us about our right to vote when it comes to election. But they will not tell you that it is also your right to have good roads. They will not tell you that it is your right to have running water, have good schools, good hospitals. Right. It is only your right to vote. And our people are foolishly following these scammers, these criminals, bunch of criminals. When it is time for election, you see them jumping up and down. Look at the likes of Tinubu vying for presidency. It's only in Africa, but it's only in a backward country like Nigeria that such people will come out to be vying for office of president or any government office in any country. When they have their own investments outside the country, they claim they love Nigeria, but all their investments are outside the country. Their children are outside the country. They will tell you that it is your right to vote. The truth is that our people must be wise. This time around, nobody should deceive you. It is not your right. It is your right to have good hospitals. Let them know that. Thank you, Mark. Good afternoon from here.
Thank you. That's the way it is. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, Mazi, good morning.
Welcome.
This is Mazi from Oregon.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, thank you this morning. Thank you so much, my dear brother. I have only two things to say this morning. I know it's the election of a thing. Our people need to understand something. I don't know why we keep talking about the election. Any Biafran person, be you woman, man, a child, talking about the election in Biafra land, I don't think the person is worthy to live. I'm telling you the truth. I don't know why our people cannot understand. During election, they will come out and start promising you heaven and the earth. Something will happen to you first, the second, the third. You still doing like a fool. And I see some people thinking that they are not knowledgeable enough to tell us, hey, only election or only during vote we can make a. Where have you made yourself known? Which election, before you vote, let me tell you, I've been into this. Before election is done, they have no home room. Ask anybody. Before governorship, they will tell you, see the person that will be the governor, see the senator here. They will already say it. I don't know why you people are wasting your time, taking your life and to play around. If you go out that day, if you die, whether you're my mother, my brother, my sister, if you die that day, anybody that cried for you is a fool. So another thing is this. All these our brothers that is working anywhere, working with Nigerians or working in maybe in Nigerian government, posting in many forums, recruitment of police, recruitment of army. Thunder will fire you. Don't bring your children to enter army and police. Stop telling other people's children to go and enter army and police. Anybody, I don't know why our people don't listen. The person posting all this nonsense on the forum, telling you, go and be recruiting to police. Why can't he bring his own child? Because even his own child don't need a job. Let him bring his own child, his daughter or her daughter or her son, to go and join that police or army is trying to ask you to go and join. Now, police, zoo, remember Ipob people to join police and army. Now, you people, I don't know our people don't listen at all. Our leader always say, I don't know what is wrong with our people. Now, zoo will remember you to join the forces so that we will be sending you to Boko Haram to kill over there. Our people, you people need to wake up. Wake up. My dear brothers and sisters, please, if anybody is posting in your forum telling you there's a recruitment of police and army, tell the person to go and bring his child. If his child is registered, you will register. Tell the person posting that nonsense. Let him bring his own son or daughter to register before you register. And this my brother in our mama that is terrorizing our people. My dear, if you want to work for Biafra, not on your people, extorting money from your people, putting your people in fear, does he give you joy? My dear brother, I'm telling you the truth. Please, If anything is bothering you, look for my number and call me. Let's work and get this our Biafra. Onye muru onye oga akwa egbu di mmadu okika dey ken ala nne ya. We did all these things, but we never harm our own people, my dear brother. Please, my dear brother, I'm telling you this today. If you hear this broadcast, or as I'm saying it now, please find a way. You know me, but I know you know me. Please, my dear, look for a way to get my number. Contact me. Whatever you need, let's see how we can help. And stop disturbing our women, our mothers, our brothers and sisters. Please, my dear brother, please, I'm begging you. Please. We can work together, my dear. We don't want to kill our people. Please, come to us. Let's talk. Let's sit down and talk. You tell us what is the problem. Please. Only what you can do for us. This is Uganda with military full everywhere. You can help us to drive some of them away. You can help us eliminate all these idiots killing our people. Please, my dear brother. Please, if you can hear me, find a way and get my number. We'll talk, please. Thank you, my dear brother Alocie. I appreciate you so much. May God bless all IPOB. Bless our leader. I hope on Thursday our leader will be out. I pray for that in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. The call number is +1 767 0848. Remember, I announced the HOD signal line is 248-949-4843 for those that want to call and make your voice be heard. There is nothing that's not fixable. We have respect for our women. So if there is any kind of thing not going right, we're going to fix it. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, sir.
Welcome.
Hello, sir. Do you know, I discovered that Fulani is not our problem. Our problem is the governor, the senators, the House of Reps, the people that are working against us in our land. And once we start picking them one after the other, you see the Fulani, we run away because you are the one that invited them. Don't be so. They're in the land, they are come to their land for their concepts. How many government houses have been burned down? Every time we'll be talking, no action. How many governors have been caught, their head have been laid down? Their sons, their daughters. Why they are killing all of us? Look at, this is my second calling. I've been listening to you, Alocie. Every time with the bragging on phone without action. When the United Nations hear that something happened today from Nigeria, and this, from Biafra, that we say that yes, something is happening. And once we are keeping talking, where are we going? Alocie, the elderly man that I'm respecting. Where are we going? It is time for action, not talk. Every time. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. Caller, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, sir.
Good morning from here.
Yes, sir. My name is Obonaya Ono. I'm calling from the zoo. Mazi, may God continue guiding you people and protect you people and preserve you people. And our Onyendu, God will continue to protect him and preserve him. Till this Thursday, we are going to Abuja to see what is going to happen. I want to contribute for what people are saying. I'm in Lagos. In myself. Why am I saying so? I have never come to Lagos to grab their land. I haven't tried it. I don't see the reason that Fulani will come to our land and start chasing us out. And who are those who are causing those problems? It's our governors, Ohanes Endosi, our ministers,
and the senators. These are people who are giving us problems. There's no other people. Always when I call this radio, I always tell the people, the problem that we are having in Igbo land, the problem we are having in Igbo land is Ohaneze, ministers, governors, and senators. These people are troubling us, not Fulani. If we can able to come together, because the way I'm seeing this, we are not going to take it easy again. I noticed yesterday, Sunday Boho, sorry to interfere that side, Sunday Boho is in the hospital now. They have poisoned the young man. He can't get himself again. That's how they're going to treat him. If they don't get the normal treatment, the man will die. But I thank God so much that the hands of God is upon our Onyendu. Nobody will kill him. They can't do anything to him. And if we don't take this action for our governors and those criminals, Kolo, Ifanyoba, and other people, but these people will not listen to us. I believe by this time, if we don't start striking the governor's office, all the government has to start striking on them. So they let them know that we mean what we are saying. Because if you are leaving these people are going to put pepper in our eye. We shouldn't leave these people to go like that. Last week, I came back from Igbo land. I know so far that we suffered in Igbo land. But it can't continue that way, Mazi. I have told you that I will use my life and make a sacrifice for these people.
Thank you.
If it is suicide bomber, I will do it.
Thank you, Mazi.
To make sure we'll get these people down.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Thank you for the opportunity given to me. I remain Pastor T.C. Mali, and I'm here to do the needful what our Onyendu told us that we should continue doing. And today's prayer or the psalm is Psalm 141, and I start in this way. I call to you, Lord. Help Biafrans now. Listen to us when we call to you. Receive my prayer as incense, my uplifted hands as an evening sacrifice. Lord, place a guide at my mouth, a sentry at the door of my lips. Keep Nnamdi Kanu from wanting to do, keep us from wanting to do wrong and from joining evil men in their wickedness. May I never take part in their feasts. A good man may punish me and rebuke me in kindness, but I will never accept honor from evil men, because I'm always praying against their evil deed. When their rulers are thrown down from rocky cliffs, the people will admit that my words were true, like wood that is split and chopped into bites. So their bones are scattered at the edge of the grave. But keep Nnamdi Kanu, but Nnamdi Kanu is trusting you, my sovereign Lord. I seek your protection. Don't let Nnamdi Kanu die. Protect him from the traps they have set for him, from the snares of those evildoers, the saboteurs, the betrayers. May the wicked fall into their own traps. why Nnamdi can't go unharmed. You are the pillar of my life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar of my life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar of my life. Hallelujah. You are the pillar of my life. You are the pillar of my life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar of my life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar of my life. Hallelujah. You are the pillar of my life. You are the pillar of our life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar of our life. Master Jesus, you are the pillar of my life. Today, I'm praying for the unconditional release of Nnamdi Kanu. Oh Lord Chukwukabiyama, we are praying that this man Nnamdi Kanu will be released unconditionally. Let there be problem that will warrant his release, even before that 21st. And on that 21st, I'm praying and asking Chukwukabiyama to make it very possible for this man to be released. No matter what happened, no matter how they tried, no matter how they changed away and their co, the Britain, the UN, no matter how they tried to stop this man from, coming out from the dungeon of GSS. Oh Lord Chukwukabiyama, you are the only one we are serving. We don't have any other God except you. I'm praying this hour that let there be problem that will make him to be released unconditionally. Chukwukabiyama, I'm praying and asking that you will protect him. Let him be released. Whatever they give to him, any medicine will do, any type, anything, any poison they gave to him, Lord, will ask that he be neutralized from his body and he be healthy. In the name of Chukwukabiyama, we are praying, O Lord, for the genuine Ipobs and genuine ESN, that Lord Chukwukabiyama, that you continue to protect and strengthen them. Continue to protect and strengthen them. You should not allow them to be caught up by the enemies. Chukwukabiyama, we are praying to you this afternoon that you will do what you are known for, because you're a great man. You're a great man in battle. You are a great warrior. You are a man that fought millions. You are the man that if you say this is what will happen and it will come to pass, you will not neglect us at our own time. We are crying. The children, your children are crying. Help us. Let this man be released. Let Biafra be free. By the name of Chukwukabiyama, we are also praying for Chika Edoziem, that God give him more knowledge, give him more understanding, including those that are working for him, the genuine ones that are working for him. And Lord, expose those ones that are infiltrating this effort that we are making. Bless the pastors that are praying. Bless those that are in media, especially this our brother Alocia. Let him be blessed. Bless his family. Lord, bless all those people that join hands to ensure that this Biafra is restored. Lord, protect us. Protect the genuine ones that are doing everything possible to ensure that this Biafra is restored. Lord, all of them that are contributing one way or the other, ancient of the days, Jehovah Elohim, continue to protect them, continue to strengthen them. Those, oh Lord, that are bringing katakata and problem, Lord, to quench the fire and let the water be poured on them and let them see the reason why they should fight the common enemies. Oh Lord, we are praying this hour that Nnamdi Kanu will be healthy wherever, no matter what he took, no matter the poison he took, no matter, because it is written in the Bible that even poison will be APC to abortion. That is the word of God, and it can never, the word of God has ever come without being fulfilled. So I command every poison he took to be APC on his body, to be a vitamin C on his body. In the name of Chukwuekikabiama, the same people, oh Lord, Chukwuekikabiama, praying that we should condole those that are dying one after another, those they are killing, the people strengthening their families, strengthening them, and Chukwuekikabiama, we are calling on the spirit of those who want to begin to hurt the enemies, those that are killing them, those that are making sure that they eliminate everybody. I ask in the name of Chukwuekikabiama, I pray. He said, thank you for the opportunity given to me, sir.
Thank you.
May Chukwuekikabiama continue to bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, MAZI ALOCIE, I greet you.
Welcome.
Good afternoon here.
Go ahead.
My name is MAZI Wankwo. I'm calling from Iceland. I'm the national coordinator of Iceland. MAZI ALOCIE, it's just unfortunate what is happening in our land. But one thing we promised them, that their end have come. Because we know that land belongs to us, they cannot take our land. We have told Fulani and British government to leave our land. We have told them their role is over. We are the people, we are the owner, we have told them. It is high time they leave our land. And all those, they are foot soldiers that they have sent to our land, according to our leader, they will never return. Our God will destroy them. As he did it to Pharaoh and all his cohorts, and so will all of them go down. That land belongs to us. Fellow Biafrans, wherever you are all over the world, I want you to be strong. Be strong and have that confidence that victory is sure. Our God will go before us and give us victory in every side. So I want to encourage all Biafrans, those in Biafra land, do not sleep, do not slumber. Guide up your loins. The Lord will fight for us. In the end, victory is certain. And on 21st of this month is a D-Day. We are going to see our leader, and he's going to come out victoriously. MAZI ALOCIE, I thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And I say that Almighty God bless you and keep you for us. We all see Biafra. He said. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. That is the call number, live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. This is the way we see ourselves. It is our land. And for them to invade it with impunity and continue to kill people, there will be a time we'll say, no, you can't continue to do it. They have been doing it since the 40s. Started from over there. Now it's in our land. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon.
Good morning from here. Welcome, Adai.
Yeah, you know where I'm calling from.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Udo Chukwu. As I said, it remains Udo Chukwu, peace of God. So I want to thank you once again for your efforts. It seems to me that as if you are not resting. You are interested in your children. You know, you want us to be free. You want us to have a life. You know, you want every good thing to happen to us as your children. And I tell you the truth that we will not disappoint you. And we will not disappoint our daddy also, MAZI Nnamdi, because I call him my dad. When I see him, I see my dad because I'm an orphan. So when I see him, I see a daddy in him. So as many that behave well in this our race, I call them my mentor because I look up to them. They lecture me every time. But I want to say something. We have talked a long time concerning politics, politicians. I think we have a time for them. I think we have a time for them as whether ESN or UGM, anybody. I believe we have a particular time to deal with them. Let them continue doing what they are doing. But I want to say something in this platform concerning the OS. I am not here to abuse them, but I always say this. If you have a mentor, if you have a leader, I think that what you should do as a person that have a leader is to look at the character of your leader, to act like him, to follow him, and that is what will make you a good disciple. MAZI Nnamdi Kanu, my dad, is a person that never envied persons. He doesn't care about what you have. He doesn't care about your position. He doesn't care about how much you have. He doesn't care about your beauty or handsome. In fact, if he began to make Nnamdi friend, he began to give you a distance. Nnamdi don't love friends, but he did not hate it because he knows that friends can come outside and praise you and go at your back and mock you, even destroy you. You hear him say always that, I don't have friend. He don't cherish friend. He has brethren, and he call all of us brethren. I want DOS to understand this, that DOS should learn how to work alongside with their own people, which is Biafran. If you're a leader and you want to do it on yourself, people will dislike you. People will hate you. You might not, even if you are giving them all you think you are giving them, but you are not working with them. You are not, as in, thinking the way they are thinking. There is a time a leader will want to take a decision. He want to get, as in, he want to know what his audience are actually saying or what their needs are before he takes a decision. So in doing that, they will love you. So love is not by position. If you have a position and you are not carrying your people along, they will leave you and follow another person. Bible said that Jesus said that my sheep hears my voice and they follow me. The reason why people follow Nnamdi is not because he's commanding people. Nnamdi is not commanding people. His character alone is showing up the light he carries. And if you say you're a leader in this our race, be cautious of what you say in the platform. Don't come out and say a hate speech to your own people. It's really obvious that people will come out and be calling their own people a saboteur. For instance, now today I'm at home. I don't want to get anywhere. I'm doing it for MAZI. Then a person from DOS will come out and say anybody that's sitting down at home is a saboteur. How am I a saboteur? Because I choose not to go anywhere. Because even if when you go out, you say, okay, let me obey, let me go out, you discover that you might be shot. You know, so I decided to sit at home. That does not make me a saboteur. And when you are doing that, you are making people to hate you. So please, I want us to be a follower of Nnamdi Kanu. Let us follow his vision. Nnamdi never hated anybody. He never hates any individual. He never said this person is my enemy. As far as you are professing Biafra, as far as you are fighting for the good of Biafra, Nnamdi will never speak against you. Unless when you come out and say Biafra will never come, he will stand against you and he will finish you with his mouth. So please, I want peace to reign in this place. Yeah, I want peace to reign in this place. Let us walk with peace, and the Lord Almighty will bless us in Jesus' name.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. When we say saboteur, when that word is constantly being used, what we are talking about those that sit at home to commit crime. That's what they are referring to. Not regular people sitting at home not doing anything. There are people that go to snatch other people's bike. Call her your name and where you're calling from.
MAZI ALOCIE, good afternoon from London. This is MAZI Nnamdi.
Welcome.
Chukwu, bless you. God bless you so much. Bless your family. Strengthen you. Strengthen our leader. Our leader, Nigerian government, whether you people like it or not, you have to release our leader on the 21st. You have no case against him. You cannot just go and grab him in Kenya through extraordinary rendition and bring him, a British citizen, into Nigeria to lock him up in DSS custody for nothing. You know? It's not about bringing to court. What we are saying is for them to release him unconditionally on the 21st. And then there are one or two things I want to chip in. I was listening to one of our sisters who called and was talking about she's trying to advise a DOS, or they have to carry people along, they have to do this, they have to do that. The question I want to ask some of all these people is that what exactly was the fault of DOS for one single minute since our leader was rendition? Because people don't come to Radio Biafra to call in and make what you call general statement. You, MAZI ALOCIE, you interviewed Madam Bridget, the woman leading in America. I love the way you were dropping something. In that same America, you live there. The type of interview you did with her was a professional one. You keep asking her a particular point, clarify. Biafrans are asking questions on this particular issue. She keep telling stories, you know, going up and down and this and that. You repeated it. I said, listen, please, this is the question I am asking you to answer to Biafra. And at the end of it, she gambled around, said all whatever she said and this and that and that. A person that's called herself a woman leader. You are there in America. Women, we are using your name to put on flyers. They want to go and raise money for ESN. And these same people that are doing it, you know that the IPOB you are representing as the woman lady in America there, IPOB has expelled this particular person. And the expulsion in IPOB is not suspension. The same person is telling Biafrans that the same woman was an independent appointee. Independent. So which means she is not even a member of IPOB. Even if she's a member of IPOB and she was appointed asset and whatever recovery. Where did she get that power after expulsion to be conducting fundraising for ESN and calling IPOB and MAZI Nnamdi Kanu? From which authority? After Chike Doziem, he has clarified things. Chinasa Woru came and gave a warning, stark warning. Since 23rd of August, they seized money. He's been asking them to bring money for ESN. The same woman leader was not able to come out to clarify all these key issues. And she was gambling here and there and there and there and there. And under her nose, she cannot call them to order. They come and use all this emotional blackmail to be crying, telling us, oh, we are a mother, this and that, how you talk to mother. I have a mother. I have the scars of Biafran war, first Biafran war, on my body. I'm not a little boy. Most of us that are surrounded MAZI Nnamdi and be pushing him for him to be fighting, sacrificing, all of us. We don't come out to say what and what we have sacrificed in this struggle. Me talking, I've lost 9 men from my own blood, the same mother and father, because of Biafra. And people are coming. You live in diaspora. You don't know what is called rule of law. People are using your name to go and defraud an organization. And this woman was expelled from the organization. And it was made categorically clear. Anybody working with this woman, you are enemy of MAZI Nnamdi. You are enemy of IPOB. And yes, people are coming out to paint, words, to paint it how it will suit their own narrative. It has to stop. DOS has never done anything wrong. They have not taken, even yesterday, she contradicted herself. She wanted to use the DOS kept quiet. She called this, called that. But later she said, Chike Doziem, she called him and he spoke with her. What do you want them to do when our leader was rendition? Everybody was in confusion. You want them to come and be lying to Biafrans or what? No. They have to keep quiet until the solicitor goes to meet our leader. Whatever information our leader will give to the solicitor, he will pass it to them for them to speak to Biafra. And that's exactly what they did. The accurate thing to do. And the same people went about jumping here and there, attacking DOS, attacking innocent people in IPOB for Biafrans to go after them, to kill them, Abi. Why they are the ones who told our leader. They should stop playing with our emotions or with some of us. They should stop it. If you are not worthy to handle a post, to call people in order, people that are under your control, you don't come on Radio Biafra to be talking rubbish, talking about, DOS, there are Janjaweed people around DOS. Who are the Janjaweed? Who are the Janjaweed around Chike Doziem? Because you come to put it out there. Some of these stupid people will hear it and say, oh, you see, they attack DOS on Radio Biafra. Who are the Janjaweed? There is nothing Janjaweed around Chike Doziem. There is nothing Janjaweed around Chinasaworu. Nothing Janjaweed around Nneanya. Around all these people in DOS. Nothing. They were doing their job, obeying the order from our leader. And people are attacking DOS, attacking innocent people here and there. And they will come back to be telling you, DOS has to carry people all along. They have to do this. They have to behave like our leader. While they are doing everything correct, in the right way. They sit at home, they announce it. The other came from suspension, they suspended it. And later clarified, it came several times on Radio Biafra to clarify how many times they wanted to convince our leader for the sit at home to continue. Until for 4 times our leader said, no, they should suspend it before they were able to succumb. They clarified all these things. But people will still be coming out, be talking rubbish about DOS. You see, I've said it. Everybody, whomever you are, you open your dirty mouth to say one negative word against DOS. Let thunder strike you and strike your family, because those plans they have brought to destroy IPOB, destroy DOS, destroy MAZI Nnamdi and this movement, it will never happen. Rather, all of you, whomever you are, a time is coming. All of you, you will go down even 6 feet under. You go down 6 feet under. What have you sacrificed? You brought money. Take your bloody rubbish money. If you bring $1 million, tell us how much you bring. There are people who will double that money and send you away from IPOB. We've had enough of these people. Enough. Enough.
Thank you, Mazi.
Mazi, because may God continue to bless you. Keep doing what you are doing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We are dealing with the world, and things you expect, and it won't surprise me. Call your name and where you're calling from.
There's some can kill that brother who call now before more. Yekuan Dondo, Asimon there, I also. Opa happen to Mamma Carriera, Mamma Cousin Keku, Amama Kudi Hero Tam, and Hassam, my brother, Kuantogo. Hang me. Big guy, Queen here. Big guy, Queen here. Good Queen, my dear brother. Even I know something I had ready for suicide bomb. We had the more I didn't ready for her. Full the TNT. Talk, full while I wouldn't even think I watch and let them go down. It's too much. Yesterday, I made donation. Or what the same donation like I get you quite about ESN and Mangala. So these things are very bad. Let us be honest. I want to lie. To go too much. Yeah, to go too much. We go to invest these people house to house. All of them only came with I need to go prison 20 years anywhere in Europe to make sure that any of them that try this kind of thing again, my dear brother, that is the end of his life. Enough is enough.
Thank you.
Enough. Thank you, my dear brother. Keep it on.
Thank you. There are many callers. Please shorten your caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Okay. Good evening from here, MAZI ALOCIE.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, MAZI ALOCIE. My name is Kanu. I'm calling from Italy. I want to give 100% support to the brother record and give this analysis now. Yesterday, I was trying to call you when Madam Bridget was talking, whatever she was talking on Radio Biafra, and you are trying to quiz her and ask her a lot of questions. She continued. And this is the way they roll. Number one is that I don't know how could somebody under IPOB be an independent organization. Just they give you the to do audit. And for me, the little knowledge I have, if you finish your audition, then you have to carry everything up to HOD. I think for me, I think the HOD that are coming on air today, they should do what now? They should map up the team that we will see for number one, the team that will be seeing every money fundraising, concern ESN, concern IPOB, whatever, any fundraising, you must pass through them. They must give you authorization. And that day, a member of that team must be there to know what you are doing and how much you have received. And if you don't bring that money, they will go immediately go. If you don't transfer that money, they will immediately go on air and they say it again, so that people will know when you transfer that money. That is another issue. Then, and they must make sure that any announcement, like Madam Bridget came yesterday, make her own announcement, everybody will come. China will come. Before you do announcement on radio, at least HOD must look into the announcement you want to do, because these people are trying to create commotion, create confusion among people. It's gullible people anyway. But for me, I don't believe whatever they are saying, because barely after 1 week, our leader was arrested. That is where the information comes. Nenya sees our account. This is Nenya went to India. The same Nelly of food, please, you people should tell us where that woman came from. Let us know her. If anything happened to this struggle, I'm telling you true. If anything, I have two uncles that went to Biafra war. Today they are not very okay. Two uncles, they went to this Biafra war we are talking about. Everybody in the Biafra land, I think somebody has injury for this Biafra. Now, currently, I have somebody from my village that have killed. Tell us where she came from. Let us know her. So if in case anything happens, we will know where we beckon our hand. He says, enough for this woman, Nelly Ofebu. The same woman went to Simon Ekpa and still talking about getting US. Who give her the temerity to come and make an announcement? And this Simon that day was trying to stop her.
she continued saying that our Nenya went to India. If somebody went to India, it means that he wants to go and do champ. And Nenya is sinful. She went to India.
Thank you,
so that means our people in India, all of them are evil people.
Yeah, please.
So please announce where this woman came from. Let us know her very well. Thank you, Mazi Alocie.
Thank you. Let's get other people. There are too many callers here today. Yeah, caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Yeah, Mazi Alocie, good evening from WhatsApp on the Mena Chronic. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Yeah, Mazi, I have to respect our leader. Respect is reciprocal. Onion remains our leader. And I am Mazi Chronic. I am from Omaka in the province of Biafra land. And Mazi, every other protocol is duly observed. Mazi, when I say Chronic, I don't think some of our people understand this matter. Mazi, the organigram of IPOB, most of us in this struggle, most of us, when I say some of them don't know what is called this organigram. There are issues that we left for DOA to take control. This matter is on their table. What is the need of blowing it, of flogging this matter? It's not good for our own detriment. The DOS are coming online equally today. They are not keeping quiet. And besides, this woman they are talking about, nobody is saying she's right, she's not wrong. But there are people who are doing the needful here. And people can stay on your back and start committing crime. We remember when Mazi Alocie cautioned. So let us leave things to. She quite said committee can be formed. Which other committee is bigger than DOS? My brother, let us pipe down low. It's not good to our own detriment. Our land is boiling. Our land is boiling. These people are taking over everywhere. These people are surrounding bank of our rivers. Where our people go and take water. You can see the burning, you can see everything. What concerns us most now should be how to make sure that Onyendo comes out. When our leader comes out today, I swear to Chukwuka, all these things will die down. Let us do the needful. Let us do the needful now. Most of you speaking from Europe here, there are protests that is going on 21st. To tell the world what is happening in that country and what is your own effort. Is he coming to radio to talk blah, 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 blah? We remember people who are contributing here in the media where we are, in the transmitter. This is a woman who brought $10,000 those days and give up even to her own town. The radio is not there, both where she's married and where she's born. We cannot crucify her. She said her things. The DOS is there to take decision. We're under command and control. My brothers, please, is a passionate appeal. Let us hang this matter for the DOS. They're coming online today. It's not good for our own detriment. This is international radio, please. What about the end of the day you find she's not guilty? What would you do? How would you apologize? Let us keep it that way. The decision is not ours. We're under command and control. Mazi Alocie, the demonstrations that are going on in Europe on 21st, I am sure of Austria and I'm sure of Italy, I'm sure of Denmark. I'll be in Denmark and we'll run it live on radio, this platform. Maybe I leave tomorrow or today. Mazi, this is what we're supposed to do now, to talk of how we can do everything and release our warning. And those of us in Europe here, it's not claiming I'm IPOB, I'm fanatical, men are radicals, you stay in your cupboard. Make a move. He can follow Flixbus, he can follow Boss, he can follow Trey, he can follow what you call boat. This is Europe we are. If you are not in Italy, you are in Austria or you are in Denmark. And we do the needful. I don't believe in talking. It's action that is needed. And for our people in Biafra land, come you have seen what is happening. You are surrounded everywhere. They are burning your market, and since 5 years we have been shouting here. Go and buy something to protect yourself. It's not a crime. They are flooding your town. They are flooding all of them. Recruitment. You can see the custom. All of them now is open to everybody. That we are marked for complete exterminations. We cannot allow that.
Thank you.
Forget that house, forget that building. Please let us do the needful. Mazi Pastor Warhe calling all Biafrans in Denmark to identify with them on 21st which is on Thursday. During the day, it will be happening in Abuja. I know you'll be running it live equally, and it will happen in Denmark. And the protest starts 10 a.m. from Christiansborg to U.S. Embassy. There's no Kenya Embassy there. Please, for inquiries or directions, call this number simply. I'll call this number, I'll hang in. +4531 167781. Pastor Warrior and his committees are +45255 64941. And the other one is +4571 987979. Make your way to any of these three places designated for protest on Thursday. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Here, and good night.
Good night. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
MAZI ALOCIE, this is Ichizuko, and I'm calling from the U.S.
Welcome, Ichi.
Thank you, MAZI ALOCIE. There's something I would like to correct here. Our people are right to air their opinion and their views. One is that if I don't know if my brother Excelency knows the level of things this woman has done to us. She has destroyed a lot of things. If you know what is going on, you will. That woman is evil. You see, there is certain things. See, we're not playing here. We're not playing here. People's life are at stake. We're not playing here. We're here to say this, the truth the way it is. People's life are at stake. Yes, the DOS is coming to come and say it's wanted. But the DOS has already said that she's suspended. Of course, it's not right. Do you know what she has done? Do you know what this woman has done in the US here? Do you know the kind of things? Do you know the kind of people they've deceived? They've deceived a lot of people. It's not that some people are strong and wait for whatever is going to happen. Do you know what would have happened to US? Please, if you come here, if you don't know the actual thing to say, let us just keep quiet. Let us keep quiet. Some people are very angry. Let us just keep quiet. We're not playing here. We're not playing here. But the people have died because of some certain stupid information that some people have leaked out. Please, MAZI ALOCIE, please.
Thank you.
Please, there are some certain things they shouldn't come here and say.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you. For the correction here, okay, I know what okay really is referring to. What he's saying that there are certain things we shouldn't be saying because DOS is handling it, and it's as a fallout of the current event. Fundraising, no fundraising, money, no money, and all that stuff. Okay, it's not in favor of Nelu anything. And he's right. People, this is where you express your opinion. This is why people say, no, you express yourself, then we know where you're coming from. It will continue. We will continue to do what we are doing. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is MAZI ALOCIE. I'm MAZI ALOCIE, calling from Obolafo. Obolafo is the local government. I hope MAZI ALOCIE, I'm coming out there.
Yes, go ahead.
I want to use this opportunity to commend your effort, and I say that the God of us, He continue to bless you and strengthen you. You in your going and your coming in. Same thing with every other Biafran that are working to assiduously to make sure we reach up to the level that we are today. And all regard against you to our Nnamdi Kanu, the hero of our time, the great man of our time, the savior, and the only man that said enough is enough of all these catastrophes that they have torturing their people. No matter what is happening right now, I stand as a rock of God. And lift his voice. He said, any person, any soul that have been working one way or the other, that say that our Maz Nnamdi Kanu will never be free. No matter what. Some 27 ka Chineke tie ha nchara ọnọdụ ibere n'ofu maka na onye iro ga-abụ ha nchi ike n'ama n'oge na-arịa anya maka victory is ours and victory is our Maazị Nnamdi Kanu and Maazị Nnamdi Kanu will come to us so healthy and victorious in no different time in the name of Okadema I pray. My people, my contribution in what today's topic is this. This time is not time of complaining and guys that is not right. For me, this time is the time of prayer. And what are the things that we Biafra need to do for our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu to come back to us safely on this fateful day, 3 days from now. That is everything that is disturbing every Biafran.
Chima Joseph, your line is gone. You call back. Yeah, we'll win your chance. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Dr. Alose, how are you, brother?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, please, is here, brother. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, make it quick. A lot of callers. Make it
okay,
quick.
sorry. I don't want to call, but I just want to say thank you to this our brother who came to clarify us and tell us, give us a ginger message. At least talk to the previous woman who was telling us about how we should, how our DOS should not be talking, how they will be not. But what I wanted to say is that they should not do this thing to us, because the problem why we are talking is this money we are talking of. We are supposed to be saying we don't have money, not that we have and you don't see it. Somebody is holding it. Please, they should help us so that we don't talk. They should just come to and say, yes, this is where the money is. Simple. Give the money to DOS. Not to come and speak so many English for us. They bring autopiloting and deceive us, scatter us. Now they bring, now they are talking about independent. What is independent in Biafra problem? What is independence in IPOB? Once you are in IPOB, you are in IPOB. You have to obey the rule. That is IPOB. And the people you must obey is the DOS. That's the people you should obey. And they are the ones who are piloting us. That's the people that we know. Please, we should help ourselves, please, not to be confusing people with English. This
where DOS is in control, they like I said, they have the whole thing under their control, and the information they are getting. Okay. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
MAZI ALOCIE. Good evening from here.
Welcome.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Mazi, I remain Mazi Emmanuel. I'm calling from Paris, France. By the grace of Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama, I serve the indigenous people of Biafra as the deputy coordinator of the Paris zone. Mazi, I greet you for what you are doing for us, MAZI ALOCIE. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to energize you. It's not easy. Mazi, you see, this very struggle we are into, I am begging our people to re-examine their minds, re-examine their stands, re-examine who did they had his voice before who waked them up, who called them, who did they had because you cannot tell me that at this very point of time now, you can be still getting confused or you are still not understand what is going on. IPOB is one. IPOB is led by our leader, only leader we have, MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB was instituted by him. Chukwu Okike Abiama created IPOB through our leader. Then he appointed some Biafrans who had his voice and came out to serve. People are serving in different sections, in different departments. You cannot tell me that, for example, you are working in a company and the director of a company gives you a directive how things should be going, and you would say, no, I cannot, I will not obey the director or the body, that is the executive or the border, the executive directors or people who are making decisions. No, it cannot. So when we are doing something, or as we are in this very struggle, please listen to your mind.
We will be ending in about 10 minutes in case. Yes, it is the way it is. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Hello, sir. How are you, man?
Yeah, go ahead.
No matter who you are in your family, you must obey.
Thank you. Your line is gone. Well, maybe you just stopped talking. Let's see. I'm beginning to look at the time very, very aggressively. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
The Biafrans once again, it's still MAZI ALOCIE. As what I'm saying before,
Chima,
so no matter what is happening now,
Chima, you're going to round up.
Chima,
your line cut, but you're going to round up very quickly. Yeah,
no problem. No problem. Okay. So, as the ground now, no matter what is happening, the leader MAZI Nnamdi Kanu that we are seeing today is the MAZI Chike Dojem, followed by every other entrance of speech. Because no matter whatever they see and what direction they give us is what we are following now. Unless until our leader MAZI Nnamdi Kanu came back, then they will now hand over the power over to our leader MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. So, all Biafrans, let all of us try to work together. We need to do everything possible to recruit this our great hero, for our time. Not the time of gospel. Gospel can help you. If they give you that post, believe me, they might not even do 3/4 of what the US is doing right now. Because the reason why I'm saying is this, that seat is not an easy. Because some people might even say that if you are be the one that is this seat, I will do this, I will do that. But if when you are there, you see that you're not even doing 3/4. Calculate and think about your own family. That you are a father, you are a mother. How do you control your family? Talk more of controlling a billions of Biafrans. So the thing is not an easy. So we recommend them, and what we are saying is that time without number, may keep on guiding them for them to be going in a correct direction. Please our God Almighty, and because that is the only one that matters a lot. It's not the one that will please MAZI Joseph. It's not the one that will please MAZI ALOCIE, but it's the one that will please Ekekerowa. If they are doing that one, every other thing is simple. So, all Biafran, I like to summarize here, and I say, my people of Osoka, please, let's keep on doing needful. Ekekerowa have stand up and is there for us.
Thank you, MAZI. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
Hello, MAZI ALOCIE.
This
is Olu from Atlanta.
Welcome, Olu. Long time. Go ahead.
Yeah, I only listened. But today I'm so ashamed, because a lot of people are dying at home. And every day we have people come out here, and this one relent, and the other one talks, But let me ask you, do we still remember that we are culture-grounded people? Because when you look at it, where on earth do you think you can sit and win a woman on argument? Especially educated one too. You can never. They come out and say one thing, another man come out and shout his own. You think you can win them on argument? Right from time, our father told us you cannot win a woman on argument. Sometimes silent. That's the way we operate. As men, silent, and it will be over. They say one, another person come out and shout, another one come out and shout. And I love the silence of the DOS sometimes. It's better you just listen to them and just keep quiet, keep on focus, keep doing what you are doing. You can never win a woman an argument.
Thank you.
That's number one. Number two, let our women remember there is a head in the house. There is always the head in the house. That's our culture. When you are dealing with a man, you understand men are always the head. You can be the breadwinner these days. There is what Nnamdi Kanu says. Once our women comes out, Biafra is, we gain Biafra. What does he mean by that? Because he speaks sometimes in parable. Means when our mothers come out. And who is a mother? There is difference between a mother and a woman. A woman can be highly educated, but when he comes home, he doesn't give the head of the house back to the husband. But a mother, he can be a lawyer, he can be a doctor, but when he comes home, he asks his husband, what do you want to eat? I can have the maid make it. She plans what they're going to eat. Every day, even if she's in the hospital or at the law firm or wherever she is, she's planning what the family is going to eat. Men always walk in and say, even though they are not the breadwinner of the house, they still come in and say, honey, where is my food? And a good mother always say, hold on, let me go and see what the maid make, or let me go get you something. We need to understand, a woman can be the head of the DOS, but she still remember, I am a mother. So we call this IPOB family. This is a family, which means a family must have father and mother. So even if a woman is the head of the DOS, she still understands that she is a mother. She will never let her children or embarrass her children in public. No matter what your child do, you never embarrass her in front of the whole world. Our women need to understand that. Our mothers need to understand to stop embarrassing us and bringing our dirty laundry to the public.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you.
So that's my point.
Thank you.
Let us understand where we're coming from, whom we are. People are dying, and we are over here arguing on something that doesn't even make sense. It does not make sense. Nobody has give the TOS, benefit of doubt. Give them benefit of doubt. Let's see them fail. When they fail, you can come out and relent. Give them chance. Respect them. If we don't have head, our head is gone, and now you guys want to destroy the finance. That's the idea. That's the game. These people are playing chess. If you play chess game, you cut off the head, you hit the finance, then you cut off their light.
Thank
now,
you.
Do you know where they are now? They are impoverishing you. They are burning their market. they are going to impoverish them, and now they will be vulnerable to accept bribe. They will be hungry to collect money. Everybody should wake up and watch what is going on and stop all this coming out. DOS do us this, women do us this. People come out to be together. Say sorry to each other. Don't come back here and tell us the story, what you are and whom you are. If you come out here and say, I'm sorry if I offended you, I'll swallow the one that happened to me. Let us unite and make peace and leave the DOS to think. It's difficult to think if you don't understand.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We are heading...
To my brothers and sisters, good morning, my parents. Good morning. What my contribution this morning is for us to understand that we are actually fighting Britain. Britain is who our enemy is, and we need to fight that enemy, not necessarily fighting ourselves. We have 34,000 military people in Anambra State, blocking most of our rivers that our parents can't even go and fetch water and drink. They are burning our ancestral markets. A lot of them are thousands of years old, and these terrorists are burning them. And people calling to know if we should do election or not. And I ask if we are able to go to the same, if we have the same opportunity like our parents that have studied in Nigeria. And the way they are raping our women, dissecting a pregnant woman is what we should be. We need to redeem our land now and forget all these people distracting us. See, only in this court case is in 3 days. Yes, on Thursday. And we must focus on talking about Nnamdi. Our focus should be on why do we have 34,000 military people in our land. Several helicopters, checkpoints at every place. They are searching and shooting people on sight. Should be our focus. Now is the time that all hands must be on deck. Focus on Nnamdi, and then let us save our land. Thank you so much. Britain is paying these people. They are all being paid to distract us. They did the same thing during the time of Buhari in New York. They distracted us so much that we weren't able to organize ourselves and protest Buhari out of New York. Now, Nnamdi is going to court on Thursday, and we are calling to talk about what doesn't make sense. That's all I'm saying. Let's remember that we are not fighting Nigeria. Biafrans we are very intelligent that we can destroy Nigeria in a day, in a second if we want to. Our fight is with Britain. Britain, the woman, Carolina Lang, whatever her name is, during during NSAS protest, visited Tinubu. After visiting Tinubu, a lot of people were killed and they covered it. But you know what? This morning, Boris Johnson went on this, had a broadcast this morning warning the British people in Nigeria to be careful about the trial that is coming on Thursday, and that they should be very careful that the NSAS is coming, so people should be careful, and that the riot, the protest was hijacked by hoodlums. Then the soldiers came in to intervene, meaning now Boris Johnson has accepted that the soldiers came in there to kill people, but then they've been denied. So to summarize is to tell everybody, we all know already that Britain is our problem. We must focus our eyes on the issues that we're dealing with. Releasing of our Nnamdi that didn't do anything, and chasing all those people away from our land. Thank you so much, David, for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. This is where I'll be ending today's broadcast. It's gone on long enough. Tomorrow will be grand. I guess tomorrow will be for you to listen what we have to say. Britain is you heard what the other people said, the African ladies, pioneering the freedom of their own people, telling France to leave them alone. But in our own case, they are still dictating to us what they think will happen and what will not happen. They are still dictating, and we are accepting it. Nobody is protesting. Nobody is saying, leave us alone. Nigeria should be called Second Britain, Allied Britain, so that we'll know it's not independent from Britain. And when we stand and look and continue to tolerate this mess, that shows you how foolish we are, not being able to determine our own future, not being able to say this is what we can accept and this is what we cannot accept. Everything they tell us, we do. And that gives them the impunity to continuously do what they're doing. I thank all of you that called in. DOS will be here. They'll be here at 7 o'clock Biafra time. You listen to them about the issues, men and women. We are going to tackle that issue and make sure it is resolved. Biafra is Biafra. It's made up of babies, it's made up of children, it's made up of adults, it's made up of professionals, it's made up of men and women. The guy that called to ask me what IPOB is, you can learn from there. So I thank all of you. And like I said, listen tomorrow. You'll have a nice day. Bye-bye.